Good Sunday evening, everyone. This is your look at the week ahead and a bit of an active week we have ahead of us. But first of all, tomorrow for the first day of the new year, 2024, a chance for a flying flurry early in the morning. Mostly cloudy skies should be with us throughout the day. We may see some sun from time to time, but clouds should kind of rule the day. Highs only in the mid 30s. We were in the low 50s today for highs, so you're going to notice a bit of a difference tomorrow in tomorrow's temperature versus today's. Northwest wind 5 to 10 for your Monday, dropping down to around 20 for Monday night. Tuesday, warming up a little bit, but only up into the low 40s with some clouds and sun. And then by Wednesday, we see clouds thicken up once again, and a system will be moving to our south, which I'll talk more about here in just a moment. But with temperatures in the low 40s, definitely nothing to worry about on Wednesday. And to tell you the truth, I mean, you see there 20% chance. There's nothing much to worry about. It doesn't even look like for Wednesday night. But with temperatures dropping into the mid to upper 20s, any precipitation that does fall will be in the frozen variety, and that would be in the form of some snowflakes. Whether or not that accumulates to anything or not right now, I'm not too worried about it. Definitely not going to be a winter storm. But another opportunity for a dusting here and there. I'll keep an eye on things. Thursday, mostly sunny, highs only in the mid to upper 30s once again. I hope you got outside and enjoyed the weather for this Sunday, because today was the nicest day of the next week or more. And then Friday, I've got that circled also. That's something to keep an eye on. Clouds increase. Friday day, we're okay. Don't worry about Friday day as it looks right now. Highs only in the low 40s though, so it's chilly. And then overnight lows dropping into the mid to upper 20s, and possibly some precipitation developing later in the night on Friday. And that precipitation could be in the frozen form. Now, keep in mind, my 5-day forecast is a 5-day forecast for a reason. Confidence, we can only have confidence out to about 3 to 5 days this time of the year. I don't dare venture off into the 6 and 7 day territory, because those forecasts are so wishy-washy, to be honest with you, especially this time of the year. Now, August, I can go out 10 days if you need me to, but going into January, forget about it. I dare venture beyond 5 days. But I will say that next weekend is looking interesting, and it's something that we do need to keep an eye on, especially if you have plans to travel or whatnot. You'll want to keep an eye on things, just because we're in that time of the year, and we do need to be on the lookout for potential winter storm situations or even heavy rain events, whatever next weekend evolves into, as we go through this week of following it on the model data and the guidance. So the red L that you see down there on the Texas coast, it represents the area of low pressure for our Wednesday night system. And the red line shows its possible track. More than likely, that's how it'll track. It's south of us. It's very far south of us. It's tracking across the northern Gulf Coast. So now, if it were strong enough, we could get moisture from a low that makes this track. But this is a weak system, and it's traveling awful far to the south. It's going to have a hard time getting moisture up into our neck of the woods. It probably will send some up our way, but it will be very light and probably not impactful. But I'll keep an eye on it. The black L and the black line represents the weekend storm and its potential track. That would have bigger impacts. That's a stronger looking storm in the data right now, and that could bring us on this track, would be more than likely to bring us one of those situations where it starts out as some snow, then changes to rain, then changes back to snow, and you get this whole mixed bag variety. Will this path change in the coming days with additional data coming in? Of course it will. It'll either shift farther north of us, and that would give us all rain, or it could shift a little farther south of us, and that would put us more in the wintry precipitation mode. Incidentally, if you could draw a path right between these two, right between the red line and the black line, that's usually our ideal track for snow. So that gets our attention. Of course, this would be too far to the north, and one of the ones that would be too far to the south. But if you drew a line right in the middle of these, that would be our ideal track for snow for our neck of the woods. So, like I said, it's worth keeping an eye on, and to see what this weekend storm looks like in the data in the coming days. I would say by Tuesday, Wednesday especially, we'll have a pretty good handle on what that system's going to do. So look for that to change in your forecast outlooks coming up in the coming days. The drought continues this week, and it will continue to worsen. The precipitation that we get, if any, on Wednesday night is not going to make a dent in this drought. Perhaps the storm system next weekend would, but the drought update comes out every Thursday, so that won't be in time for this to update. So we'll see. More than likely, we'll see the expansion of the red, which represents extreme drought, in the next update coming out. And of course, a very happy new year to you and yours. I'm celebrating a gangbuster year on the website, where a record number of views. December broke a record for most views in a month. So I'll share all that with you as those final numbers come in by tomorrow. But I thank each and every one of you for listening on YouTube, and for following along at meteorologistmark.com, and for downloading the Meteorologist Mark app in your app store for free. And I sure do appreciate you all trusting me with your weather. Lots of exciting things to come in the new year. Of course, Space Camp will be back in the summer. That's very exciting, and all kinds of other things I have in store for you as we move forward. You all have a happy new year. Take care. Keep looking up. And for more weather information, to keep up with all the crazy weather on the plateau, especially in the coming months, just keep coming back here to meteorologistmark.com.